Welcome everyone to another edition of Bosco Racing. The logo's colorless, but the racers are not. We all have identifiable colors. Tonight you're going to see all your favorite racers with their very own uniform. Leading us out tonight is going to be Steve C, Extreme, Peppers, Langford, Full Metal Geo, and Trump Train. That's Peppers in the usual yellow right there. Red Rocket, Blood Moon, number one dad starting in 9th tonight. Racer 6 and 10, and Ben in 11th position. Racer 6 and Ben racing out of the B main to earn their position here in the A main. Racer 6 with his first place of this season out of the B main. Here we go, folks. Our starting order, you can see that's going to be Steve C in the green leading us out. Green, appropriately colored for being the leader of this race. Here we go. Steve C into the S-turns for the first time, being followed by Extreme in white, Peppers in yellow, Langford in red. Here we go. Behind him is Full Metal Geo in purple, Trump Train in orange. Let him go. Oh, we already got some dicing it up in the back. We got Blood Moon in the blue and number one dad in the pink going at it. Here we go. Steve C going into the TV turn. Look at this. Extreme dunking underneath them. Oh, what a nice clean pass. Oh, Extreme gets the turn a little bit further back in the pack. You can see these guys going at it, and Extreme gets Steve C into the wall just a bit, but makes the pass cleanly otherwise. But look at behind them. They're going too wide into the S-turns. Guys, you can't fit here. Well, yes, we can. Here we go. Being led by Full Metal Geo. Look at this. Trump Train takes it into the side panel of Blood Moon. Blood Moon staying on Trump Train's tail right here. Blood Moon ducking to the inside. At the end of that straight, Trump Train's got the better line, and let's see if Blood Moon can duck underneath him. Blood Moon's in the blue, Trump Train's in the orange. Here we go, number one dad in the pink following that group. Also in this melee right here, look at this, too wide. That's number one dad and Blood Moon going at it. Number one dad and Blood Moon. Blood Moon's got the better line and takes it through the S-turns and gets away. Oh, here we go, all the way back in the pack. You got Racer 6 getting in the bend a little bit there, and look at that, going at each other in the TV turn. Nothing easy, even at the back of the field. That's the way it always is racing here at PVIK, folks. Nothing easy throughout the field. You have 3 different races going on right now, each one of them exciting in their own right. There's Langford making the move on Steve C. He's going to have the better line here, but now Steve C is going to recapture the better line into the S-turns, and Steve C maintains his position. Let's see how long he can hold that off for. Langford in the red, one hell of a racer, but look at this. Peppers pushing him on the back door, and look who's sneaking underneath. Full Metal Geo in the purple. Full Metal Geo clips the corner, but has enough room to create that space and continues on with the good speed. And look at this 4-pack behind. No, that's no better. That's Blood Moon being followed by Trump Train. Number one dad right here in the pink, followed by Red Rocket. Everybody now starting to get some heat into their tires. You're going to see some drama here in a little bit. I'm sure of it. You can see right there in the yellow, that is Peppers. And for sure, Geo's right there. Uh-oh, look at here. Red Rocket gets a nice run coming out of the TV turn on number one dad. I'll tell you, folks, you got to have your head on a swivel to know exactly what race to watch here. But, oh, look at this. Peppers ducking to the inside. Peppers staving off Full Metal Geo one more round, but look who's there. That's Blood Moon in the blue. Which lane's he going to pick? Who's he going to go with? And he chooses to go to the inside lane, gives him the preferred here in the S-turns. Still leaves it wide, leaves room for Geo. And Geo maintains that position, but look at this, number one dad. Gets into the back of Blood Moon, gets Blood Moon a little bit wide. Now he's racing side by side, Blood Moon in the front stretch. Blood Moon gains position, number one dad falls into place. Two leaders are getting away. Meanwhile, look at this. 3 wide going into their horseshoe. Look at this number 1 dad sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. And Trump Train returning to favor. Now look at this. We are 5 deep right here in this little pack. I'll tell you, 5 deep is pretty exciting, especially coming into the end of that hairpin. Look at this. Meanwhile, Geo, Blood Moon, and Pepper. Oh, Pepper's going around. Pepper's going around. Couldn't decide if he wanted to block the outside lane, the inside lane. I think he knew that both Geo and Blood Moon were there. What lane was he going to protect? Here it goes. The race started back here. You can see him coming into the entry of the horseshoe turn. Peppers gets a little bit wide, and then as Geo was going to tuck underneath, he turned back up on him. Look at Peppers gets wide there. Geo had to run. No real contact creating that, other than the fact that when Peppers went to turn back into the lane. Here we go. This is what was happening behind him. This is why it's dangerous to stop in the middle of the track, Peppers. Here we go. Whoa. Racer 6 slammed on the brakes a fraction of a second before slamming into the back door of the guy in the blue, who is Blood Moon. We'll get this straightened back out. You can see all the chatter there between those other drivers on the other side over by the wall there. They're all chattering it up because the racing is phenomenal thus far tonight. Here we go. That's Trump Train, Red Rocket in black, and number 1 dad in the pink. Here we go, lined up. Let's see if we can get racing one more time. Flagmen have been doing a hell of a job as of late, keeping everybody safe. And Nick is running a hell of a good show as always. Here we go. We got Extreme is our new leader. And Extreme is running a heck of a race. Really getting away with it right now. Look at that. He is in a rocket ship and he's making the best of what he's got. Meanwhile, back in the pack all the way through, you can see Red Rocket getting a little pushed by Racer 6. And look at this. Peppers and Full Metal Geo go right back at it. Peppers, Full Metal Geo, Blood Moon, Trump Train, number 1 dad, Red Rocket, Racer 6, and Ben. Look at this. Unbelievable. Go, maintaining that order just a little bit longer, but I don't think it's going to be that way for much longer. Those first 3 are getting away just a bit. Look at this. It's 7 deep after the first 3. That's insane. Here we go. Single file thus far. Oh, Geo making the move on the inside of Peppers. Geo rides that inside lane, knowing that Pepper's going to give him some room, but look at this. Blood Moon pulling up on the outside. What has Blood Moon got for him? Blood Moon's coming up on the outside. Trump Train not letting it be easy. Number 1 dad getting Trump Train wide. Number 1 dad makes the pass in the TV turn over Trump Train. Trump Train falls in line. Alright, look at this. Those 3 leaders are getting away. We'll get back to them in a second. In the meantime, look at these guys here. They diced it up for a little bit. Now they're going to run straight on for a couple of seconds, but then they're going to be dicing it up again too. Look at that. Racer and Ben going at it in the back of the pack. Look at this. Peppers to the inside. Geo runs a perfect line through the S-turns, maintains his position with Blood Moon on the back of the tail. Geo's in a tough spot here. He feels like he probably can get the move done on Peppers, but guess who's going to be coming with him? That's Blood Moon. You make that move at the wrong time, you might get Peppers, but Blood Moon might get you. The right time and place for all passes, folks. When will it be? Geo looks like he's got him sized up pretty good right now. They're both tracking Peppers, but look what that's doing. That's only giving Trump Train a second to get to the back of that pack. That pack is 3 deep, now it's 4 deep, now 5-6 deep. What an interesting race, folks. These 3 leaders, there's Extreme, Langford, and Steve C getting away. But I'll tell you right now, everybody's kart's starting to come to them. They're learning how their kart is running, and they're making the proper adjustments. Here we go. Look at this, too wide. Gio made the move on Peppers and got it. And now look at this. Blood Moon, can he complete it? I don't think so. Maybe. Peppers doesn't let any positions go up easily, as he rightfully should. It's his position. You come and get it if you want it. Oh, and there we go. Blood Moon wants it, and he's taking it. Here we go, into the front stretch with a good run on Peppers, and he ducks in front of him and makes the pass and completes it fully. There you go. Full Metal Geo in the purple just left the screen. He is gone off to the races. So that leaves this pack right here behind Blood Moon. That's Blood Moon, Peppers, Trump Train, Number One Dad, Red Rocket, Racer 6, and Ben. Unbelievable that we're this far into the race and you can still see that this 4 or 5 pack right here is racing tight. Oh, there's the move. Number One Dad passes Trump Train one more time. That's gonna positions going back and forth quite a bit tonight. Oh, and then Trump Train gets pinched off by Red Rocket. Nothing he can do there. And you look at the gap that created for him. He's got some driving to do, folks, to catch back up to the pack. But hey, if anyone can, it's Trump Train. Let's go. Number One Dad sees that he can make up ground on Peppers, and he is making ground up on Peppers. But look who's behind him, Red Rocket, ready to capitalize on any mistake that Number One Dad makes. Number One Dad feels like he's got something for Peppers. Let's see if he can. Well, it closed it up quite a bit there, but let's see if he can get the run off of the S turns, and we'll only know now. Red Rocket's right on his tail. Into the TV turn one more time for this gang. Red Rocket, Number One Dad having a good bit of racing here. Rocket might be sizing Number One Dad up for some action. Oh, and he gets to his bumper there. Let's see what he can do. He's got his nose on the inside. Number One Dad's not letting it go easy. Number One Dad rides the inside, and not quite yet, but maybe here. Yes, he does. Red Rocket beats him to the line. So this has been back and forth between Red Rocket, Trump Train, Number One Dad all night long. And boy, it's been some fun racing to watch. A little banging, a little bumping, but you know what? All in good fun. Race them the way they race you. Oh, Number One Dad power slides out in front of Trump Train. He's going to pay for that in the TV turn and gets sideways and passed. Here we go, Trump Train waving bye-bye. Here we go. In the meantime, look what that did for Peppers. Boy, I'll tell you, that created a massive gap between now Red Rocket and Peppers. Let's see what happens. Here's our leader right here, folks. That's Extreme being tracked down by none other than Langford. Langford in the red. Langford runs a hell of a reverse track. He knows how to get into the turn. He knows when to carry speed, when not to. And boy, I'll tell you what, look at him. He is on Extreme's back door. Meanwhile, for third and fourth, that's no better. Steve C's getting tracked by a Full Metal Geo. We'll watch these two here for just a bit. Oh, Extreme gets away from him a little bit there, but let's see. It looks like Extreme's better through the TV turn, and Langford's better over in the S's, but right behind them you can see Full Metal Geo tracking down Steve C. Is he going to make the pass on him? That's right here in green and purple. Look at this. Full Metal Geo ducking underneath, taking a look, drafting him nicely through the front stretch. There's our two leaders going off screen now. Right here, that's Steve C. And Geo's right at trailing him perfectly. There he is, Full Metal Geo ducking to the inside, giving him room, squeezing through the line. And can he get him this time? Steve C's running a really tough defensive line there and gets back into it. But Geo completes the pass with a little help from Blood Moon. Nice move. Here we go, Blood Moon looking to the inside. Now Blood Moon's sizing up Steve C. Steve C's in the green. Steve C, you can catch him over at Plankton Racing. You see all that's happening on his kart cam right there at Plankton Racing. Steve C's getting pushed through the turn there, and yeah, Blood Moon's looking to size that up. He's going to make that pass in the TV turn, likely. But he's giving him time. Leaders are still running in the same order. We still have Langford running in second position behind Extreme. Let's check out the leaders. Here we go. That's Extreme in the white and Langford in the red, and they're catching up, coming up on lap traffic. That could be dangerous for Extreme with Langford right behind you coming up on lap traffic. If they can't get through this lap traffic nice and easy, this could be really exciting. Let's see what happens. That's Ben at the tail end of the lead lap being followed by those leaders. Now look at here. The little Geo running third. Look at these guys still going at it. That's Peppers. Red Rocket. Trump Train. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, they're trying everything in their power to get around Peppers. And well, I'll tell you, Peppers is not going to let that position go. This guy in white right here is our leader. And look at that. He is ready to take the first victim down and put him a lap down. Right there is our leader. That is Extreme. Meanwhile, Extreme's trying to put this guy down. He cannot take his eyes off the fact that Langford is right on his tail in red. Oh, and there we go. He ducks to the inside. And he's going to take him through the horseshoe. No, look at that. It's Racer 6. Lap traffic not letting him go easily. But finally thinks better of it, gets out of the way, and then lets Extreme and Langford get on with their race. Whoa, that could have been catastrophic. Boy, I'll tell you what, that actually cost Racer 6 one more position. You can see right there in that little melee right there, Ben passed him. Picking your battles is everything in this racing. Here we go. Keeping that cart moving, picking your battles, finding your lines, and running your race. Right here, we got a 3-pack that's getting ridiculously crazy. Number one dad's eyeing that. And there's our leader. Look at this 3-pack right here. That's Peppers in the lead there. Red Rocket, Trump Train. Trump Train running good in there. Number one dad making up a little bit of ground, getting into the S turns. Steve C now chasing down Will. Here we go. This is for the lead. It is for the lead. Look at this. Langford takes that position in the TV turn with a beautiful pass. He's been sizing him up for that pass for about 15 laps now. Unbelievable. Nice, clean pass by Langford on Extreme. Extreme's not letting him go, though. Look at Extreme. He's following him one more time into the TV turn. Let's see what he can do. We got the signal. 2 to go, folks. 2 to go. Langford's got to hold off Extreme for a couple more laps, and he's got the, he'll get the cup. And meanwhile, back in that 4-pack right there, oh my gosh, they just took the white flag. That means the leader is taking the checker flag right now, but look at these guys. They're not giving up on anything. Nope, sorry, the leader's taking the white flag, and they're right behind this 4-pack. Here we go. Number one dad's making a run on Trump Train. Oh, misses the opportunity. Trump Train runs away. And this is the leaders right here taking the checkered flag. Meanwhile, halfway down the track, these guys are just finishing their race. Look at this 4-pack. That's how far they were behind the leaders. And it's not because the leaders were exceptionally fast. It's because these guys were literally neck to neck. Oh, look at that finish. These guys were literally neck and neck finishing the entire time. That finish at the end was phenomenal between Red Rocket and Trump Train. This is our finishing order. Langford, Extreme, Full Metal Geo, Blood Moon, Steve C, and Peppers finishing 6th. Peppers did not give up that position. Boy, I'll tell you what, he raced it hard and stayed in that position the whole race. Red Rocket, Trump Train, number one dad starting 9th, finishing 9th, Ben, and Racer 6. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great night. Thanks for watching Bosco Racing.